guys, welcome back to another New York vlog. My hair is very curly today. Oh, we love that. I haven't straightened my hair in like 2 weeks. So this is my natural hair plus yesterday's curls. Yeah, so that's that. Today is Friday. It is technically it's our last full day here, but we are here, like, we have a night flight tomorrow, so we're basically here all day tomorrow as well. But today I'm so excited for what we're doing because all of the stuff we're doing I've actually never done before. So far a lot of the stuff I've done whilst I've been here I've actually done like in previous visits to New York. So today we are heading downtown, which is actually one of my favourite areas. We're heading down to the new World Trade Center, which I absolutely love. Like, the first time I came that wasn't even open. It's quite a recent addition, and we're gonna go up it. So I have booked us tickets to go to the top, to the observatory deck, which is the highest building in the whole of Manhattan. Quite scared of heights, so excited to give that a go. That is where we are about to head now, but we're also gonna go to the Brooklyn Bridge. I have never been on the Brooklyn Bridge, I've never even seen it, so we're gonna do that. And then we're also gonna do some shopping down there because Century 21 is down there, which is basically a massive like discount designer department store, which is great. Last time I got so much really nice Calvin Klein underwear for literally like $15, and in the UK it's so expensive. So that is our plan for today. So basically I've just finished getting ready. I've gone for like, no, my mum hasn't, she's getting ready behind me. I've gone for like pink and gold eye makeup, but then when I put this on, this gold kind of looks a bit green, so I don't know. This is the weather today. It was sunny actually. It was like blue sky when we woke up. It's clouded over a bit, but it's not snowing and it's not raining, so you can't complain too much. Also, this view is like incredible. I will never be over this. I love that. So I've just sat and looked at this for quite a while because basically it took me long enough to work out where we are. So we're like, where are we? Somewhere like here. Central Park's here. We want to head here, so we have to get the underground. Well, to be honest, we don't have to get the underground. When I came with Eve and Liv, we actually got an Uber, but it was really expensive, and this is like £2, so we're gonna do this. And I think I've worked it out. But like, guys, look at this. This is not straightforward to read. This does not look like the underground map in London, does it? No. In fact, it'd be so much easier if they didn't have the actual map underneath it. That's really confusing. This is my outfit today, guys. I have this like jumper dress on. Thing is, right, not to stress this point, that I definitely have what's the word? I was going to say iterated. That's not the word, is it? What are you trying to say? Oversaid. Like, just overused on my channel is the fact that I'm fairly tall-ish, and this is quite short. Like, well, Mum, clearly this was made for somebody smaller than me, because when I like move, this kind of comes up and it is very short. So I'm wearing my trench coat because my thinking is, and I think this is why subconsciously I always have a trench coat, it covers everything. Like, a trench coat goes down to your knees, doesn't matter how short your skirt is, because you can just like pull it around you. So I'm gonna wear that. My hat, which I've had on all week, is from Urban Outfitters. This is from Pretty Little Thing, and the belt is from Primark. And I'm gonna be wearing my boots as well, which are also from Primark. These have done me proud. Like, I bought these thinking, oh, the weather might be bad, they look quite sturdy. In the snow, who was slipping, Mum, me or you?
Neither of us, because I've got sensible ones on as well.
Mum slipped a lot. Mum slipped.
I don't even know why, because look, these are proper.
Maybe you just can't walk. I'm wearing fluffy socks under my tights because it's cold. Again. So we just went to a place that Eve, Liv and I came to last time, and it's called Central Market. It's in Grand Central because we were about to get the underground to, well, near Brooklyn. And we have just picked up some bagels to eat on the way. So I got butter and jam. I asked for peanut butter and jelly, but they didn't have peanut butter. Very disappointed. And Mum has cream cheese, which I think is what I got last time. I can't remember if I got peanut butter and jam or if I got that. I just finished up eating my bagel, and I picked the camera up because I wanted to say I've had 2 really pleasant experiences with members of staff complimenting my eye makeup. Like, so yesterday when I was at the top of the Rockefeller Center, this like man who obviously probably didn't know that much about makeup was like, oh, I really love your white eyeliner, and I was like, thank you. And then the girl that just made us our bagels was like, oh, I really love your eyeshadow. And I was just saying to my mum, like, people here are so much more polite. Like, maybe it's just my experience in England, but I've never really had that happen, especially with people like at work. Like, customer service in the UK, you're lucky if you get a smile, whereas here they're very chatty, they're very polite, they're like ask you about your day, where you're going, where you've been. Like, I do think it's noticeably better here, and I think that England have something to learn from the US on their like people skills. So yeah, we're gonna head downtown in a minute, aren't we? When you finish your bagel. I finished my bagel in about 3 seconds flat. Look at that. That is one tall building that we're about to go up, but not before we've been in here. This is like a full-on experience, guys. I feel like I'm going like mining or something. Huh? If you don't like caves or like caving or claustrophobic, this isn't for you. So we
Welcome to the Horizon level on floor 102 of One World Trade Center, the uppermost level of One World Observatory. In a few moments, you will enter the See Forever Theater, where your observatory visit will begin.
Yeah, basically I was going to say we just got the lift up to floor 102. It wasn't that enjoyable, I'm not going to lie. So we're at the top of One World Trade now. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about this one. I've never been up this building before. I think when I've done it before, I'm totally calm. When I haven't, I'm like a bit apprehensive. But my friend Ellen has been up this and she's shown me a video, so I kind of know what to expect. I haven't told Mum what's about to happen though. I think I know what's about to happen.
Dynamic, diverse, and ever-changing, the city and skyline reveal themselves uniquely to each observer. Experience the infinite facets of the city beneath us as you prepare to see forever.
I mean, this is so super impressive, but it's also really high up and you can feel the floor moving, which I'm really not here for. Like, really not. You can feel the wind. I don't like it. Oh no, no, no. So that is the Brooklyn Bridge and that's Brooklyn, which I think is actually really cool. I've never been. I think we might go this afternoon just because, yeah, it's cool. So we're now in Century 21. Oh, this looks cool, doesn't it? Funky escalator. We've got a massive basket, so I think we're intending on doing a fair amount of shopping. We're also doing a lot of shopping for other people. It's not like just us, but off we go. We are now in Brooklyn. I've actually never been to Brooklyn before, but I really, really wanted to see, one, because I'm a Gossip Girl fan, and two, I know that the view of the bridges here is really, really nice, and every time I've been I was like, oh, I really want to take pictures of the bridges, and I've just never done it, and now I'm doing it. So in a minute I'm going to turn the camera around and you can see just how fab this view actually is. Okay, so at the moment it's still kind of hidden. I think down there it maybe becomes a bit more, is it pedestrianised? No, I'm not really too sure. There are a lot of like people, gaggles of people. We're going to try and find a coffee shop as well, I think, to sit in. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Look at the Empire State, it's like framed perfectly between the two like bottom bits of the bridge. That is a photo and a half. We're going to go and grab some food and then we're going to take some pictures, I think. This is the level of photography. Oh, she stood up. There was just a girl laying fully flat on her belly to get a photo of her friend with that behind her. That is the level of dedication I require. If you want to apply to be my personal photographer, leave a comment below. We have now sat in Starbucks again. This was because, right, it's really, really cold because we're right on the water, and also we literally couldn't find anywhere to eat. We're in like this place in Brooklyn called Dumbo, and we just went to the Queensborough Bridge. No, we didn't. What bridge was that? Manhattan Bridge, as you guys saw. And then we tried to find like a cafe or a, like anything, and there wasn't anything. And then I saw a Starbucks sign and it was like calling me, so we've come and got a warm drink because it's freezing, and we've just tried to work out where we're heading next. So behind me up here, oh, you can't really see, but there is the Brooklyn Bridge. So we're gonna go up onto the Brooklyn Bridge, take a few photos, but it is very cold. So we're gonna then get the underground back to like actual Manhattan. Brooklyn has been an experience. It reminds me of like slightly edgier but a bit more rundown boroughs of London, kind of like Camden maybe, Shoreditch, like it's kind of indie, but obviously we have only seen a tiny bit of it. So right now I'm going to enjoy my warm drink and go and take some more photos. So we finally found it. We have got a subway back to the other side because we didn't know how to get onto it. My mum is not enjoying all the walking, but we did just try. The reason we've walked further than we need to is because we just were like, oh, while we're here, we'll go to 368 Broadway. And if you are a viewer of Casey Neistat, you'll probably know what that is. So we walk up there and we think, oh, maybe you can go in. I'm not really too sure. My dad told me that it was a shop where he like sold his merch. And I'm there going, oh yeah, we'll get dad some Casey Neistat merch because my dad absolutely loves his videos. No, you can't even go in. You can't even go anywhere near it. So we were stood there like idiots, seeing if we could get in. Looked like one of those people that hangs around outside somebody's house. Obviously I didn't want to be like that. I just thought like, oh, maybe you could go in because my dad told me that you could. Turns out that you can't, didn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
So we're now on the Brooklyn Bridge. That wasn't that fun. We walked quite a long way.
And it was a little bit of dodgy area.
Yeah, it didn't feel the safest. But we're now on the bridge with millions of other tourists.
We've not been stabbed.
No, Mum. Okay, so we are currently on the Brooklyn Bridge, as you can see here. I look like such a tour guide. I've also got a bit of an elf hat situation going on. But yeah, basically, this is the bridge. I think it's probably the most iconic bridge in New York. I think you can see it. I mean, we're pretty close to it. We're not going to walk any further though, because we've walked a long way, and like ultimately this is just a bridge. And we've got some photos now, and I just kind of wanted to see it. I wanted to be like, oh, I've been on it, because I've never been to Brooklyn Bridge before. The backdrop's really cool though. Like the whole city is just behind me. Isn't it sick, Mum? Although you actually can't see the Freedom Tower. I'm really confused about where the Freedom Tower is. The Freedom Tower is what we went up earlier, by the way. So we're gonna head back in this general direction now. Yeah, we're in the wrong lane. And we've decided we're gonna go to a pizzeria. I asked you guys over on Twitter what the best pizza places were in New York, and I had loads of different replies, but a popular one was like John's Pizzeria in Times Square. So we're gonna try and go there. Last night we weren't successful with our meal plan because the wait time was like ridiculous. So we're hoping you don't have to book here, but obviously like it is in Times Square, so we don't really know what's going to happen there. So we've come back to the room and my mum's just pulled snacks out, even though we are going to go for tea in like quite soon, I think, aren't we? I have just booked us a table at a rooftop bar for this evening for 8:30, which is in Times Square, so I'm actually really excited. I was looking online and loads of them said that you have to be 18, but the one that I found doesn't say anything. No, not 18, sorry, 21. The one that I found doesn't say anything about having an age restriction because it's a restaurant as well, so I'm not too sure. I have booked it, so hopefully they'll let us in. I think the view is quite good. It's like outdoors, but it's heated, so I think it's going to be funky. Look who I'm on FaceTime to. Oh my god, that's the first time I've seen you smile in this whole 10 minutes we've been on the phone. I'm calling Tom just briefly before we go out for tea. He's updated me on his day at work, and I've told him about our many miles of walking around Brooklyn. And now what are you doing? Guys, look at how busy it is in here. Literally, what is going on? We're queued though, we're gonna do it. How are you feeling? We are just waiting for our food. We're in a place called John's Pizzeria. We've been waiting for a while. Mummy looks so done, you're like, oh my god. We've ordered a massive pizza to share and a side of garlic dough balls as well. And we've been looking at this dessert menu. Yeah, I think we're gonna get one. Personally, I love ice cream sandwiches. These are like my go-to desserts, go-to ice creams. But they also have really nice, this is like a melt in the middle chocolate cake, which also looks really good. Literally look at the size of this. What the hell? This is, imagine if we hadn't have shared. Imagine if we'd have got one of these each. It wouldn't have fit on the table. Which is the... Quite sure. We've got chicken and peppers on one side and margarita on the other, just plain margarita. Why have they put so much basil on it?
It spoils it.
It spoils it. We don't want green stuff. When I was looking, guys, at shows to book, Anastasia was coming up as one of the most popular and most expensive, but I literally don't even know the story. Like, is this a Disney film? Have I just missed out? A Disney princess film? Never even heard of it. Is it an animated one, or is it a, like... Well, obviously that's not animated. Oh, is it a spin on Cinderella? So we have come to a rooftop bar called Havens, which is near Times Square, and guys, it's gorgeous. I'm going to show you behind the camera. This is what it looks like. We're 13 stories up, and there's like Times Square at the side of us, so all of these buildings are like absolutely gorgeous. We're kind of like, it's hard to show you where we are, but like these lights here, the really bright ones, this is Times Square. So this is filled with fairy lights. It's a cocktail lounge and restaurant, so you guys can see how stunning this is. Like, what the heck? These drinks look incredible, like incredible. Also, I was going to say that's Prosecco and this is a Solstice, but I don't actually know what's in a Solstice, and I don't have the drinks menu. Or is it on the back? I know it is on the back. I know, I don't actually know what it is, but I mean, it looks really good. How good do you feel about your dessert, Mum?
It looks too nice to spoil. I think she'll just sit and look at it for a while.
This just genuinely does look incredible. Like, oh my god. It looks, look, it's got fruit on it, so it's like healthy. I have been well and truly defeated. Honestly, my favourite part about all of this was the fruit. I was just saying to my mum, I realised that since, when did we get here? Tuesday. All I've had is one banana and one orange juice in terms of fruit and veg. Oh, that is shocking. When I get home, I'm just going to put spinach in everything for a week. We are now back from that little rooftop bar. If you're wondering, basically, I thought, there's no way I'm getting in here. I'm going to be ID'd. I was not ID'd. The guy just went, everybody over 21? And I was like, yep. And they just didn't say anything. They didn't ask to prove any ID, they didn't ask for a driver's license or anything, so just went straight up. So don't know whether to be like offended or flattered that I look over 21. Personally, I really don't think that I do, but whatever. He probably just didn't care. Like, it was so expensive up there that the priority was probably just them taking our money. However, we are now back and it was a really pleasant evening tonight. Like, we went had dinner in a restaurant called John's Pizzeria, and we met this other mum and daughter that was sat literally right next to us, and they were like, oh, we're flying back to Heathrow tomorrow night, and we were like, oh, we are as well. And then they were like, oh yeah, we're flying with Virgin, and we were like, oh yeah, we are too. And then we were talking to them for ages, and they were recommending us things to do tomorrow, and they were so lovely. But yeah, I really quickly want to do you a little haul of what I bought today in Century 21. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a department store in downtown Manhattan where everything is like designer, but it's discounted. And I bought a lot of stuff, so in a second I'm going to do a really super quick haul. Today I bought a lot. I actually didn't buy that much, it was just a lot of money. There's only like, you can only get this in... Oh, hi. You can only get Century 21 in the US, you can't order it, it's not got a website or anything like that, so I thought, why not just go for it. But right now I'm gonna go have a wee and then I will do that haul. Okay, so here is my haul. The first thing I got, this is gonna be the quickest haul ever, is this pair of baby blue joggers that say, I don't know if you can actually read that, Calvin Klein Performance down the leg, and I thought these were cute. They were reduced from $60 to $24, so I thought, you know, we love a bargain. And I really like the colour. I've got no joggers in this colour, and my thinking is I actually live in joggers. Like, as soon as I'm back at my flat at uni, joggers are on. At home, joggers are on. I love these. So that was the first purchase. The next was a matching set, well, I say matching set, it's not really matching, of Calvin Klein underwear. And I say underwear, but it's more of like a loungewear kind of thing. This was reduced from $25 to $14. Again, I just think that's amazing. I love stuff like this. And in the UK, these are so expensive. If you try and buy one of these in Urban Outfitters, 40 quid. $14, which is about a tenner. You literally can't go wrong. And then I got the matching knickers. I didn't go overboard on the underwear, even though I could have done, because the rest of my money went on this bad boy. And I don't need any more coat at all. I have so many coats. I am a coat hoarder. But I bought this anyway, didn't I? This is, to be fair to me, right, this is my only puffer jacket. I don't own anything like this. I never wear puffer jacket. I never really have been a fan of puffer coats until they kind of came back into fashion like a couple of years ago. And I thought, oh, they look sick on a lot of other people, but I just don't suit them. And then I saw this one and I just loved it. It's Tommy Hilfiger. It's got the badge just on the arm, but it's not really like in your face. Like, it does just kind of look like a black puffer. And this, right, got the Tommy Hilfiger branding like on the collar, on the cuff. This was, I think this was amazing, $170 US reduced to 79, which is about £60. Can you imagine getting this in the UK for £60? Coats from Topshop are more than that. My coat that I've had on all day, my brown fur coat, was £80, right? Not designer, just from Topshop. This is like really, really warm, really warm. So yeah, I don't feel like I need to justify it to myself, although I do know, like, I'm so aware that I've got a coat addiction. In fact, speaking of coat addictions, oh my god, I forgot to show you this the other day. I also bought myself a new denim jacket, because who can have enough denim jackets? Not me. This is lilac, so I have nothing like this. I don't own anything in this colour, like coat wise. I don't own anything that's cropped like this style. This was from Forever 21. It was about $20, I can't really remember, and I bought this with the intention to customize it myself, because it's like quite wide at the back and I want to like put embroidery onto it. So I did buy this as well. So I've got two new jackets. This is obviously for the springtime. I thought it'd be really nice in like April, May with like skinny jeans. But yeah, I am very aware I've got a problem. I don't need to buy any more coats for the next like 5 years really, so yay, there's a mini haul. We love that. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more content of me buying too many coats. But right now, this is what my suitcase looks like, and I actually am checking out to go home in the morning, and I need to have this ready, or ready-ish, tonight. Okay, I actually never ended last night's vlog, so I'm gonna end that now. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It is the next day now. Pop you there. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this vlog. If you guys have enjoyed it, as always, give it a huge thumbs up. Tomorrow at, I really don't know what day this is going up on. I think it's on a Saturday, so that means tomorrow at 11 AM there will be the final New York vlog, so do subscribe so that you see that. I will be uploading it as always at 11 o'clock, which I usually do on a Sunday. So yeah, subscribe to see that. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Bye.